On this 20-foot long path that I wanted to pave, the edges were not parallel, they weren't straight, and up at the top on the left-hand side was a stone wall that I had to, make the pavers fit around. I fitted my metal cutting drop saw with a stone cutting blade, and the blade is segmented. Technically, it should be able to cut wet or dry, and I initially used it dry, but as time went on, it cut slower and slower and slower, and toward the end it was really hard to cut. So I had to start using water. I didn't want to use water because it makes a muddy mess, and also there's a risk of electrocution, so I had to make sure I had a power point there set up with a special circuit that would shut off if there was a short circuit. Also, the blade was only a 9-inch, and really it should have been like a 12-inch or bigger for these pavers, because I couldn't cut them through in one go, and that wasn't that bad. It just meant that I had to flip the pavers over and finish the cut on the other side. I switched to these vinyl gloves, which is something I had laying around, because water and leather just don't mix, and my fingers were freezing. I also had a similar stone cutting blade set up in my little 4-inch grinder, and I never used this one with water because it would just simply be too risky for electrocution. It worked okay, dry all the way through. This was a lot of freehand, and pretty much every brick on the upper half of the left-hand side had to be cut to suit the rock wall that was there. And that meant there were cuts everywhere, just random cuts everywhere. This particular cut is around an I-beam that goes on the retaining wall on the right-hand side. Most of the cuts weren't so simple as this one. They were really random, and it was, again, just to suit the rocks that are along the left-hand side there. It was a lot of fiddling, going up and down, trying to fit, going back up again, making a bit more cut. But at the end of the day, I think it came out all right. It just takes some time. Appreciate you sticking through all this. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.